Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Harbichuk and I am your event director. On behalf of our event staff, volunteers, and sponsors, I would like to welcome each of you to the 2020 Gulf Coast Charity Open presented by the Brown Boxer Pub and Grill and the Smoke and Barrel Barbecue and Steakhouse. Each year, our staff chooses a different local charity to donate all of our event proceeds to. We try our hardest to work together to pick a charity that has had an impact in our personal lives. This year, we have selected the Ronald McDonald House of Tampa Bay. Ronald McDonald House Charities of Tampa Bay provides a home away from home for families with children receiving medical treatment in Bay Area hospitals. Their organization is comprised of 4 houses, 3 in St. Petersburg and 1 in Tampa, offering a total of 80 bedrooms with private baths. Ronald McDonald House offers families a way to stay together in close proximity to their treatment hospital and be comfortable and cared for during their stay. With us picking Ronald McDonald House this year, we thought it would be appropriate to share some of the stories that led us to choose this charity.
Hello everybody, my name is Justin Wendt. I'm the course director here for Maximo Park. I just wanted to take a minute to explain why the Ronald McDonald House is a very important charity to me. When I was 7 years old, I was diagnosed with hydrocephalus. I was taken to a specialty care facility about 3 hours from my home, and I spent about 3.5 months in the hospital undergoing quite a few procedures to save my life. And during that time, the Ronald McDonald House put my family up for almost the entire time so that they could stay with me, which as a 7-year-old kid going through that, having your family there is an invaluable resource, and they never would have been able to do that without the food, shelter, and compassion shown to them by the Ronald McDonald House.
Ronald McDonald House is near and dear to our hearts. When my daughter Jillian was 3 months pregnant with twins, she found out that her oldest twin was going to be born with her intestines outside of her body. It's called lymphaloceal. So what we had to do is we had to get her to St. Pete Hospital. That's where the twins were going to be born. And right across the street from St. Pete Hospital is Ronald McDonald House. We went for a tour of Ronald McDonald House. They showed us the great facilities for eating, the rooms. And then when the day that Jillian was due, she went to the hospital. She had the twins. She was in there for a couple days. Sapphire had her surgery right away, first day. And then after 2 days, she had to go home without one of her children, which is the most heartbreaking thing that you can ever say. So she was allowed to go to Ronald McDonald House, which is right across the street. She stayed with Sailor and her son Jace, and she was able to go across the street and see Sapphire every day. And that was such a great thing. It took a lot of worry off of her.
I want to start by taking a moment to thank all of our event sponsors. Without these companies and individuals, we would not be able to put on this event, and we are very thankful for their support. The Gulf Coast Charity Open is a PDGA live scoring app compatible event. We would like to ask all players to make every effort to use the app for their official scores. Your cooperation ensures that scores are loaded and your placements and player ratings are calculated correctly and promptly. To use the PDGA live scoring app, simply go to pdga.com/score on your phone. Once the page loads, use the access code GCCO to access the scorecard. Paper scorecards will be made available. Please note that if you are on a split division card, each division will have to keep their own score, even if it is only for one player. Next, I want to outline our event schedule. Our festivities kick off Friday at Maximo, where Tyler will have his Flex Start Friday C-Tier event from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Running alongside this, our staff will be at Maximo doing early check-in from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. as well. Come down, play a rated round, pick up your player package, and get checked in. Later on Friday night, we will have the first of our 2 player parties at Mellow Mushroom in Clearwater, Florida. Each player will receive $5 off their bill or bar tab. We will also be hosting the first Gulf Coast Charity Open Putting Championship. So bring 2 putters and your best putting game. This is a free event and prizes will be awarded to the top finishers with a trophy for our champion. The main event will start on Saturday. All players are to report to their first course Saturday morning and must be checked in prior to 7:45 a.m. If you check in early on Thursday or Friday, there is no need to check in on Saturday. Tee off for all 3 pools at all 3 courses will be at 8:15 a.m. Please review your course assignments for your schedule. Cards will already be created and assigned, so as soon as you arrive at your course, you can report to Tournament Central to see what hole you are on. After the completion of the first round, there will be a 90-minute break for lunch and travel. Please quickly depart your first course and head to your next course to ensure that you have enough time. The average drive time in between courses is roughly 34 minutes. The start time for the second round will be different for each course. Tune to the Gulf Coast Charity Open Facebook page for updates. We will also be sending out text messages to notify players of the tee times and any changes. After the completion of the second round, we will be hosting another player party at the Brown Boxer in North Clearwater from 7 to 10 p.m. Come out and enjoy some drinks and good food. Be sure to check in with event staff at this player party. All players who make an appearance between 7 and 10 will be entered into a drawing for a free entry into next year's Gulf Coast Charity Open. In addition, all players will get 20% off their bill or their bar tab. The third round will begin at 8:15 on Sunday morning. After the completion of the third round, there will be a short award ceremony that will be held at each course to crown our champions. Next, we want to outline some of the things we have set up for you guys, like our raffle, your player package, and some of the extra prizes that you can win. Our raffle this year is massive. We have 2 full-size Zuka cards. We have 2 Discraft Chainstar Light baskets. We have all these different bags down here, including a grip bag from Discraft as well. This year, where our thoughts are that bags are like wallets. It's bad luck to give you a bag without some discs in it. So each bag is gonna come with a few discs. We also have some Gulf Coast Charity Open misprints of our dual stamp disc this year. Sweet Discraft plastic, a 1057 Zeus, and some gift cards from Sabatis Disc Golf. Over $2,000 worth of prizes for our raffle this year. Raffle tickets are already on sale, so if you'd like to purchase some raffle tickets at a chance to win any of these prizes, see a staff member and they can get you set up. We take PayPal, Cash App, regular old cash, and credit cards this year, so there's no excuse not to get in on it. Our raffle is very unique as it's completely virtual. So when you purchase raffle tickets from us, you won't get any physical raffle tickets. Rather, you'll get places in line in a database that's been created by our Excel mastermind, Dana Smith. On Sunday at 8:30 after the event is over, we're gonna go live on Facebook and on our YouTube page, and we're gonna randomly select the winners for all of these prizes. Our staff will then reach out on Monday, and whether you're in town or if you're out of town, we'll find a way to get these wonderful prizes to you. Whether that means you get a knock on your door from me or one of our other staff members, or I box one of these things up and send it directly to your door. We'll find a way to get it to you, and we appreciate the support. Next, we are really excited about this year's player package. We created this player package with 2020 AM Worlds in mind to give you everything that you might possibly need for that long weekend in Orlando. We'll start first with the Ojio Weekender duffel bag. This duffel bag is massive, as you can see. I've already used it to take trips for work, and I've been able to pack everything that I need for work for a 5-day period. So there's a large main compartment here to put all of your shorts and shirts and whatever else you need in there. There's a small front pocket that works really good for electronics and chargers and such. That's nice and big. And my favorite part about this bag is on the side here, there's a dedicated shoe compartment. So this compartment is separated completely from the bag inside, and it fits, for me, 2 full pairs of disc golf shoes very easily. I wear size 12.5. These are full-size Adidas Terex shoes, and I was able to fit 2 full pairs of these shoes in this bag. And like I said, this compartment is completely separated from the rest of the bag on the inside. So it'll keep your stinky, wet disc golf shoes away from the rest of your clothes and belongings. Obviously, the disc golf shoes don't come with the player package. These are mine. Next, and very, very important, is your customized engraved water bottle. So this is a 32-ounce stainless steel insulated water bottle. It will come inside this box and wrapped up in this plastic. On each water bottle, you will have your name, your PDGA number, and our event logo engraved directly onto it. It's very important with these bottles that they are painted. So if you put them into the cup holder of your Zuka cart, that metal on metal is gonna scratch this finish off. So when you get this water bottle, make sure that you're not putting it in those cup holders of your Zukas or other disc golf carts, because it'll scratch it away and it'll ruin the water bottle. Next is obviously our double foil disc from Discraft. This is a ESP heat. Discraft was nice enough to stamp each disc twice. They split our design into 2 unique stamps. And so now it creates this 3-dimensional effect on the already beautiful swirly plastic that I think is really cool. So you'll have your choice of a ESP Heat, ESP Zone, ESP Buzz, ESP Force, or ESP Undertaker when you check in. Finally, we have the Gulf Coast Events and Promotions waterproof phone and accessory bag. You load this bag with your phone, your wallet, your keys, everything else you want to keep dry when you're in that rain round at Orlando for AM Worlds. And you just simply roll it up, clip it together, it becomes 100% waterproof. So it'll keep all of your belongings nice and dry. This will also help you out when you're using that PDJ Live scoring app, because you can still keep score even when it's raining. Finally, last but not least, inside this bag, very important, there's some things inside this bag. First thing is going to be a little bit of information on our beneficiary charity. So the Ronald McDonald House provided us with these to give you guys. Give it a read. Understand what it is that we're doing for this charity and how impactful we're being. And then we have your 20% off coupon for the Brown Boxer for our player party on Saturday. If you come out to that player party again, you get entered into a chance to win a free entry into next year's event. And then finally, we have a $5 off coupon for Mellow Mushroom for our player party on Friday. So come out to Mellow Mushroom on Friday and get $5 off your bill. That's your player package. Really hope that you guys enjoy it. And any feedback is greatly appreciated. Making a return from last year is our Hot Round and Card Winner prizes. So first we have our Hot Round trophy bag tag. If you shoot the Hot Round in your division, you'll receive this bag tag. It's really important that you note that you'll receive this bag tag at the next course. So if you shoot the Hot Round in your division in round 1, you'll receive this prize at the next course before round 2. That gives us time to calculate all the scores for the entire division and make sure that you have shot that Hot Round. So if you feel like you shot that Hot Round, stop by Tournament Central for your second course and pick this guy up. Similarly, if you shoot the Hot Round for the second round, the trophy tag will be available for you right before the third round at your next course there. And then obviously, if you shoot the Hot Round for the third round, it will be available for you during the awards ceremony. Our card winner prizes, again this year, are reusable scorecards. So we've got this beautiful design on the front that's specific to each course. So we have 3. We have one for Taylor, one for Maximo, and one for Picnic. On the flip side is a reusable scorecard. So you can tie these onto your bag. They work really well. They're very durable. With these, you're gonna pick these up at the course that you actually win this prize at. So for example, this one is the Taylor Park Card Winner Prize. Let's say that you win your card at Taylor Park. What I would like everybody to do is take a screenshot of the scorecard from the PDJ Live Scoring app. And if you win your card, bring that screenshot to Tournament Central before you leave to travel to your next course to pick this up, because the Taylor Park Card Winner prizes will only be available at Taylor Park. So make sure that you pick this one up before you leave the course. That's gonna do it for all the fun stuff that we have planned for you guys. I'm gonna send it over to Dana at Taylor Park to start talking about some rules.
Thanks, Cameron. Hi, everyone. My name is Dana Smith, and I'm the course director for Taylor Park, home of the Sand Slugs. Taylor Park is a beautiful lakeside course nestled in a residential area in Largo, Florida, overlooking the serene Taylor Lake. With plenty of tight gaps and water hazards, the GCCO layout is sure to test your skill. Taylor Park will have water stations on the tee pads at hole 1, hole 4, and hole 13. In addition, there is a water fountain and full bathrooms in between holes 17 and 18 that will be available for player use. Any shot landing in the water or over any fence in the park is out of bounds. Additionally, the 2-meter rule is not in effect. Now on to our more hole-specific rules. As noted before, The full rules will be available on the PDGA Live Scoring app, as well as the digital version of the caddy book emailed to each player. Hole 12 is in the 8th position, measuring in at 261 feet. This year we are introducing a mando on the right side of the tunnel gap. This mando will force players down the gap to the left of the mando. If this mando is missed, proceed directly to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. For the rest of our rules, I'm going to send it over to Devin.
Thanks, Papa. Hi, I'm Devin. I'm the score manager at Taylor Park. Hole number 13 will also be in the 8th position, just measuring at 252 feet. There will also be a new double mando this year. If the mando is missed on either side, proceed directly to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Hole 17 will be in the B position, measuring in at 333 feet. The only notable out of bounds is the parking lot and the cobblestone area around the bathrooms. It is important to note that the smooth concrete path is not OB, just the cobblestone area, inside the planters and inside the bathrooms. That wraps up our hole specific rules here at Taylor Park. Now over to Justin at Maximo.
Thanks, Devin. Hello everyone, my name is Justin Wendt and I am the course director for Maximo Park, home of the Tocobaga Disc Golf Club. Maximo Park is a technical par 54 course tucked into a small park just north of the famous Skyway Bridge. Winding through tight fairways and palmettos, the GCCO layout is designed to give each player a good mix of short technical shots and some longer power shots. Maximo Park will have water stations at the tee pads of hole number 3, hole number 11, and hole number 15. In addition, there are bathrooms at hole number 4's tee pad and in the field in between hole number 13 and number 14's tee pad that will be available for player use. Now on to our more hole-specific rules. As noted before, the full rules will be available on the PDGA Live Scoring app, as well as in the digital version of the caddy book emailed to each player. Any shot landing in the road or in the water is out of bounds. Additionally, the 2-meter rule is not in effect. Hole number 3 is playing as a true island hole. Any tee shot landing in or over the road left or long or short of the painted line is considered out of bounds. The shot must land in the grass area inside the road and in front of the painted line to be considered inbounds. Any shot not coming to rest on the island will proceed directly to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. OB shots from the island or the drop zone will be played standard OB rules. Hole 14A makes a return from last year, and we will again not be using the short or long pad for this hole. Instead, 14A will be a 212-foot hole thrown from a temporary tee pad on the sidewalk near the playground. Any shot landing on or beyond any road or the sidewalk is out of bounds. For the rest of the OB rules, I'm going to send it over to Jeff Burdick.
Thanks, Justin. Hi, everybody. My name is Jeff. I'll be the score manager for Maximo Park this year. Hole 15 will have the traditional double mando in play. If mando is missed on either side from the long pad, proceed directly to the short pad with a 1-stroke penalty. If the mando is missed on either side from the short pad, re-tee from the short pad with a 1-stroke penalty. Any shots landing on or beyond the road to the left or the sidewalk to the right is out of bounds. Hole 16 is a 352-foot hole from the longs and 242 feet from the shorts. There is a mando on the right side of the fairway. If the mando is missed from the long pad, proceed directly to the short pad with a 1-stroke penalty. If the mando was missed from the short pad, re-tee from the short pad with a 1-stroke penalty. Any shot landing on or beyond the road is also out of bounds. Hole 18, the signature swamp hole. Any shot landing to the left of the string line, on the left, or inside the string line area between the tee pad and the basket is out of bounds. Standard out of bounds rules will apply. That wraps up our hole specific rules for Maximo Park. Now over to Ken at Picnic Island.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, everybody. My name is Ken Sapp, and I'm the score manager, and I'm here at Picnic Island Park, the crown jewel of disc golf in Florida. Rated the #1 disc golf course in the state, the modified par 60 GCCO layout may be the toughest of the 3 courses. With plenty of natural water hazards, mandos, and long par 4s, Picnic will test every aspect of your game.
Picnic Island Park will have water stations at the tee pads of hole number 4, number 10, and number 17. In addition, bathrooms will be made available for players at the tee pad of hole number 8 and at the end of hole 11's fairway.
Any shot landing on or beyond any road is out of bounds. Additionally, the 2-meter rule is not in effect. Now on to some more hole-specific rules. As noted before, the full rules will be available on the PDGA live scoring app, as well as in the digital version of the caddy book emailed to each player. Hole 1 may be the best starting hole in all of disc golf. This year we moved the basket to the C position, measuring in at 390 feet from the long pad and 245 feet from the short. This hole is riddled with out of bounds. From the long pad, any shot coming to rest to the right of the string line on the beach or to the left of the painted line on the path is considered out of bounds. Any out of bounds shot from the long tee will proceed directly to the short pad with a 1-stroke penalty. Standard OB rules apply on all shots from the short pad, including tee shots thrown by players playing the short pad layout. Hole 2 is the first par 4 on the course. The parking lot, on or beyond any road, and the water in the marsh all play out of bounds. In addition, there is a mando on the right side of the fairway. If this mando is missed on any shot, proceed directly to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Hole number 3 has a cactus on the left side of the fairway that will be played with casual relief. If you land inside the painted area, please proceed directly to the marked drop zone with no penalty. This is for safety purposes. For the rest of the OB rules, I'm gonna send it back to Cameron.
Thanks, Ken. We're here at the par 4, hole 6 with the brand new triple mando. Shots missing the mando on either side or above will proceed directly to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. For the purpose of the upper mando, the bottom of the banners will be considered the mandatory line. So if you somehow manage to punch through the banners and fall out the other side, you're still considered missing the mando. Hole 10 is one of the more difficult holes on the entire course. Any shot landing on or beyond the road is out of bounds. Additionally, there is a mando on the right side of the fairway near the long pad, restricting players from throwing out over the road. Hole number 17 will be in the B position, measuring 300 feet from the long pad and 250 feet from the short pad. Any shot landing to the left of the string line is out of bounds. Standard OB rules will apply. This concludes our players meeting for the 2020 Gulf Coast Charity Open. We hope you enjoy your time in the Tampa area and enjoy your time at the tournament.